music to get us going, because you're gonna need it for this one. Hello everybody and welcome back. Well, yes, today we're being told basically stop wearing these. Apparently they're not trendy. We need to retire them and we need to adopt certain different trends. So what are they, I wonder? Do we agree? Do we not agree? Some of them we love, some of them we hate, some of them we agree, some of them we don't. It's our choice, you know. They're not going to tell us what to do, these style setters. The style set, yeah. Hi my lovelies, and today I want to give a big shout out to Bianca Newman. Hi Bianca, how are you? Saw you in the comments last week and wanted to say a big hello. I hope that earring isn't annoying. I can just hear it jingling there. Hope it's not too annoying for you guys. I went for a long earring look today and my little top, it's a little bit risque, but I like it. I'll link it down below for anybody else who likes it. It's from Pixie Market. Actually, it's kind of a copy of, I don't know if any of you know this, the brand Kite, K-H-A-I-T-E, absolutely stunning. Does a top like this, but it's probably 4 times the price. Now this isn't cheap, it's really good quality and I love it, and it's from Pixie Market, so I will link it for you down below for anybody who's interested. Now, the fragrance of the day, and I hope this one isn't out of date. Well, you can go off because I love it. Haven't used it for an absolute age though. I've had kind of forgotten about it, but it is coming into kind of, you know, that spring feeling, and this is definitely a lovely fresh one. Balenciaga have made this one and it was aimed at the younger market. It is a beautiful, youthful, stunning, fresh green fragrance. The top notes are mint, middle notes are rose, carnation and cannabis, and the base notes are vetiver and amber. It is pretty long lasting and I put it on earlier and I'm going to put some more on now. And just a little bit more. Oh, just divine. Not going to spray because of my bracelets on my wrists. And look at the bottle. It's just beautiful. Warm, spicy, fresh, woody, earthy. It's a very seductive one if that's your thing. And yeah, just really, I just love the bottle. Isn't it lovely? So that's the fragrance of the day. Now, my friends, I was reading an article the other day and I have a couple of, it was by Elle in Australia. And I have a couple of very good friends of mine in Australia, one in Sydney and one in Brisbane. And they are my best friends, but they've moved out there years ago. And we were discussing this on the phone the other day. Elle magazine from Australia came up with 14 fashion trends that for 2022, we either need to retire or adopt. I wanted to see what you thought about it because some of these I completely disagree with. At the end of the day, fashion is supposed to be inspirational. We get some inspo from it. We don't have to, you know, it doesn't have to be our ride or die rule book, and we can adapt to change for our wardrobes. That's personally what I love to do. I love getting pieces here and there and, you know, sticking with certain little trends, but I'm more classic and what fits in my wardrobe, what makes me feel comfortable, what's age appropriate and what's also figure appropriate. That's what I like. So let's start with number 1. So according to Elle magazine in Australia, they're saying that we all need a dopamine hit. Now, I will agree with this one. I certainly am not going to disagree with a dopamine hit. I love it. Give us a dopamine hit any day. And I think we all need it after the last couple of years. So, you know, fashion is reflective of the zeitgeist of our culture, of our, you know, world, and basically the mood and the spirit and how we're all feeling is reflective in fashion. So basically this year it's fuchsia pinks, citrus oranges, electric blues, and I certainly, I did look up a couple of these and I love colour. I love my neutrals, as you know, from my handbags and things like that. But I do love a bit of colour, and who's going to say no to that mood lifting, spirit lifting effect that it has. So absolutely, I'm all for the dopamine hit. Now the next one, not so much so. Neutrals, they say. They're telling us that neutrals have had their day in the sun. Really? Really? Well, just let me go and change there quickly. I love a bit of neutral. I love my whites, I love my camels, I love my blacks. I love, love, love. I think they're a staple in anybody's wardrobe, but I mean, you don't have to take these statements and these recommendations verbatim. You don't have to kind of go ride or die, that's it, I'm never wearing neutrals again, because they're definitely staying in my wardrobe. And as we all know, fashion is cyclical. So what they're saying is in or out or whatever, if you keep it for a couple of years, my friend, it is going to be in your wardrobe and back in style. I'm just going to hold this earring back here because I can hear it jingling away. And it is going to be back on trend within no time, as we can see with mini bags and big bags, and it all goes round in circles and cycles. It depends on how much space you have in your house to, you know, fill up your house with, oh, that's going to come back in 20 years. Oh, don't throw that out now. Don't go hoarding now just because I'm after saying this. It all has to be done, you know, with a bit of balance, you know. So that is the neutrals. I definitely won't be throwing out any of my neutrals. You can't go wrong with them. But I do see where they're coming from, because for a long time there, it was a lot of the camels and the beige tones, which I absolutely adore. And so they're, you know, maybe toned down on them just a tad. The next one they have said is the outfits are going to be very gender neutral, which absolutely, hallelujah. That goes, as far as I can see, that goes without a shadow of a doubt. That shouldn't even be a trend. That's just the way it should be. Like, that shouldn't, you know, it just should exist. Gender neutral. If you want to wear a big huge blazer or flary trousers or whatever it is you want to wear, you want to wear skinny or tight, wear what you like, wear what makes you comfortable, because comfort and style, if you look comfortable, feel comfortable, you'll be more confident in your clothes, by the way, believe you me. Have you ever been out there and you're tottering around in your high heels and your dress keeps riding up around the nether regions and you're trying to pull it down? That's not a great look. Or you're fidgeting with yourself. I mean, even in Pretty Woman, Richard Gere turns around to what's her name again? I remember his name though, don't I? Julia Roberts. And he tells her to stop fidgeting. It's just not a good look. You got to be comfortable in your look. So gender neutral, that androgynous, unisex, beautiful, cool look is in, and you should be able to definitely wear what you like. And do you know what I love for 2022? What's definitely in for 2022 is body diversity. We are all different shapes and sizes. Stop giving me this now, looks, we should be all size 10, 6, 8, whatever, you know, the magazines say. No. We're going to be whatever. And I love seeing in the latest fashion campaigns and influencers and all the rest of it, and they're all larger sizes, and every size underneath the sun is there, and that's the way it should be. That's what makes us unique and individual. Now this one, checkerboard fashion. Now look, I don't know if you watch the Queen's Gambit. I watch a little bit of it, I have to say, and I love checkers. Actually, I meant to bring out a coat that I have that's quite checkered, and checkers can be beautiful, especially if you wear like black and white checkered with like maybe yellow shoes or a yellow bag. I think that looks gorgeous, pop of colour. I do know that checkered was very, very much in rugs and home furnishings and stuff like that. So they're saying checkered is out, but a little bit of it here or there. I think my rug in my kitchen stroke living room has a little bit of checkered going on, kind of diamond shape, but you know, I kind of like it. Number 5 is, love this one, just love it. Stacked ears. Stacked ears. I think I'd be I think I'm on trend, ladies. I think I'm on trend. I love, look at this one's an oldie. It's definitely not 2022. Oh, let's all get our ears pierced. It's definitely an oldie, but definitely a goodie. I went a little bit, I actually got a third piercing there. I was telling you that, so I'll probably get one now. That's just a little cheapy one. And I love my stack. I really, really do. And look at, you know, if you have any real estate left in your ears that you want to rent out or put a hole in, sure, on you go. You only live once. That's the way I look at it. You know, it's like, people are like, Viv, or don't worry about your age. Don't worry about what people think. If you feel like having one here or putting a hole wherever you like, just saying, you just do you. You just do you. Don't be listening to anybody else. I think ear stacks are absolutely beautiful. All I will say is go somewhere that has been recommended. It is reputable. Don't be going somewhere where they're sticking a gun in your ears and they haven't cleaned it and put antiseptic and all that kind of stuff. The way you're supposed to get your ears pierced is with a needle. That is the best way to get it done. Just saying, you do you. I'm just letting you know what, you know, the guy told me when I was getting mine done. Anyway, I'm delighted with mine. I didn't wear any necklaces today because I thought the earrings were enough. These I got in Santorini when I was there a couple of years ago, so I can't link them. But everything else, if you like, I'll link them. Most of them are Maria Tash and Ana Luisa, actually. The next thing is loafers. They're saying, oh, you know, get rid of loafers. You look like a 16-year-old schoolgirl. All the rest of it. They're very past remarkable, this L Australia now, I have to say. Very, very past remarkable. I personally love the look of loafers. I've never got into it. I love my mules. I have a couple of pairs of mules that I love. I don't think loafers are for me personally, but I do love the look of them. I can imagine they're very, very comfortable, particularly the Prada ones that were around. They were just stunning. And I think people are going to rock them for another year or two. I know they're out with the, you know, again, the style set at the very top. We're like, oh no, that's so last year. Well, like, you know, what's last year will be in next year. So, you know what, I spent like €800 on last year. You're telling me not to wear this year? Don't think so. The next one then is, of course, the Y2K throwback is massive. All the celebs are starting to wear it now. You know, there is a saying that if you wore it the first time round, you shouldn't really wear it the second time round. And I definitely wore it the first time round. I had the really low rise jeans, the really low rise trousers, the really low rise everything. Like you could just see from here right down to wherever. And so very, very low rises back in. So now they're saying, don't be wearing your high waist jeans. Ladies, if you want to wear your high waist jeans, wear them. They're so flattering. They're beautiful, particularly for people who've had babies and things like that. Hello. So wear what's comfortable, as I said. But yes, Y2K, and it was a very iconic era. I will say that for sure. The next one, number 8, is loose fitting denim. Loose fitting denim. Imagine. I mean, I know a lot of people out there, your fashion comfort chasers, love the loose fitting denim. I love them myself. I love slouchy. I love all that kind of stuff. And I know, actually flares are kind of in, but it's more kind of bootleg. But those really wide loose fitting are kind of on the way out. And again, people are going to wear them for a couple of years. You know, we've had kind of a year of our tracksuits and stuff like that. So, and that brings me on nicely to the next one, because they say, look, sportwear is absolutely out. That yes, we know we had to socialize inside and drink inside and stay inside for the last 2 years, but now it's time to flex that fashion muscle, get back out there and ditch the easy option. That's what they're saying to us. Get rid of the look sportswear, guys. It's a goner. So it's time to get dressed up and party. It's my party and I cry if I want to. Easy knowing I had a little bit, I didn't have any sugar because I'm off the sugar, but this vitamin C drink here definitely has a little bit of a kick in it. It's lovely. But you need that in the afternoon. It's afternoon here now. You know, you need it. So the next one is Periwinkle pairings. So this is a hue of a beautiful periwinkle blue mixed with a stunning violet red undertone. So it's like a vivifying violet red, and this color here, it's absolutely beautiful. And you know who had it on her cover album Sour? Olivia Rodrigo, and she had it here, and it is a stunning color. And again, probably reflecting the mood that we're in, and we're like uplifting spirits. Hopefully everything is coming back to normal, whatever that is, and I'm all for that one, I have to say. The next one is that's in at the moment is glamour grunge. Now glamour grunge is kind of like that punk rocky black, very sculptured look, leather bike, leather shoes, leather boots. Now I love leather little moto jacket, I love it, and I love leather boots, but I certainly won't be wearing like this edgy, rebellious punk rock look. It's not for my age, it's not very age appropriate, but I can imagine teenagers and people in their early 20s going for this look, and it's very, very individual, and I'm all for individualism as well. So I mean, you know, it's each to their own, as they say, but that won't be for me. Now, what's out, what to stay away from, but I mean, this is nothing new, guys. Like, I mean, they're going on. I mean, come on, Elle. They're going on about fast fashion, that it's an absolute no-no. Well, hello, news report. That's been going around for a couple of years, of course. We all want to be more sustainable, and this whole unethical approach, the tolerance level for it is gone way down. People are just not putting up with it anymore. And fast fashion and this whole kind of bid adieu to the cheap and convenient shopping, which I would agree with. And I know I do a little of myself, whether it be River Island, whether it be H&M or Zara. I don't do as much. As I said, this one, it's way, way better to buy quality. I'm going to have this top for a very, very long time, hopefully. Quality over quantity in everything in your life. And again, a lot of people are embracing pre-owned, which I've already done and I love, and I would encourage you to do it as well. The next one is nighty chic. This is lovely, and apparently the influencers are going to be wearing it in the summer. It's like, you know, your silk beautiful nighty with your lace trim, something that you'd find in your grandmother's closet in her possession if she was, you know, having a really nice night and dressing up for her husband when he came home from the war. Something like that. It's a beautiful look, and people wear them. Well, I actually did wear them years ago, and sometimes you put a little cardigan over it, pair of flip-flops, Beautiful, beautiful look. And there is a brand called, I think it's Sir, S-I-R, and Farfetch have them, and you can look them up. They've got really, really nice little cutie ones. They're lovely ones actually to bring on holidays, because you can literally roll them up and throw them in your bag, and they take absolutely no space whatsoever. And last but not least, and this is no surprise to anybody either, tell me what you think down below that you are absolutely not going to be buying this year compared to last year. But out is fur. Shock horror. Fur has been out for ages. Who wears fur anymore? I know a lot of people still have a little bit of fur in your closets, but you know, there's so many vegan options, and again, it's all about sustainability and all of that. So we're all going ethical, we're all going green, and we're all trying to live our best lives. And that's it. I hope you found that fun, and I'd love to hear down below what your opinions are on what's in and what's out, and you know, being told what to wear and what not to wear apparently. So until the next time, don't forget to subscribe, hit the little red button, and actually on the last video a lot of you did, so thank you so much. Mwah. It certainly doesn't go unnoticed. I really appreciate it. It helps us a load. We put a lot of work into these videos, and they are for you, and you're helping us back. So that really helps, and thank you. So until next time, be kind, be safe, be compassionate. Love you lots. Mwah.